it's like Three Kings or something, isn't it? Right? I mean, in terms of archetypes and all that, I guess that's, you know, three kings and three wise men and Trinity and all that, all those threes. There's just something mystical about things in threes, right? I guess that's the appeal of this, but it's magnificent. They're doing a good job, I mean, from what I can tell, restoring it. Wherever you see those smooth surfaces, like down there, right, that's where they've restored it. When you see it rough like that, you know, they haven't. But the archaeologists, man, they really know what they're doing. Their theories may be whack, but that's okay. They're good at restoring things. I heard a guy, he was leading a tour of Europeans at Chichen Itza last summer, and he said to his group, they had such a noble, great society, and now look at them, all they're doing is selling trinkets, right? And he looked out in his nose at them, and they egged him because they were selling trinkets, right? And I'm like, you have no idea what these people know, buddy. You know, DeLanda and Cortez and all those conquistadors came and screwed everything over. And so they're not necessarily going to reveal all they know to the outside world, right? In fact, I'll tell you, and the Maya, and there's 10 million Mayas, right? The people say they're gone. They're not gone. They're still here. They sell trinkets, right? But here's what a Mayan told me on the one tour I took. Here's what he told us. He said, let me tell you guys something. He said the Maya did not build those temple cities. And we all looked at each other, and somebody said, what are you talking about? He said, we didn't build the temple cities, because everyone says the Mayans built these cities, and he's Mayan. He said, no, we did not. And so somebody said, well, who built them? He said, the little people built them. And he gave us this little smile. And I was like, what is he talking about, right? And then a few days later, I was checked into a hotel, Aluxes, A-L-U-X-E-S, in Isla Mujeres, right? After the little ferry ride. And then I finally looked up that word Aluxes. I'm like, what is this word I keep seeing? You know what it is? It's the little people, right? The theory, apparently, is that the Aluxes built these thousands of temple cities a long time ago. What are Aluxes? They're like half humans, half gods. I think they're like 6 to 8 inches tall, and they can turn themselves into trees and rocks and all that kind of thing. And I don't particularly believe that, but you know, what do I know, right? Anyway, so there's a lot of mysterious stuff going on here. Like, you know, in terms of who built these places and why. But they put a lot of effort into these temples. I mean, you saw the detail of just that one. And there are many of those temples here, most in this little, at Espoo Hill. I'm not sure how many have not been dug up yet. But, you know, just one temple can have so much info. So I'm saying, I'm rambling, I'm sorry for that, but it's the heat, I blame the heat. So I'm not all into looking in at a telescope to see what's going on other planets. Just read the Mayan documents and visit the sites. And when you see a bowl court, then you know you're on another planet. Here I don't see any bowl courts, but this does feel like, you know, they're showing us a landscape. And okay, I'll be quiet.